Yo. Okay, I had to get some water. Get some ice water. How's it going, my friends? How y'all doing? Get Deltarune going here real quick. I'm going to pull up my little spoilerless guide because we are going to do the SnowGrave route. Yeah, what up, what up, what up? Let me get this up really quick. I bookmarked it because what I would do is every time that I needed it, I would just look up Deltarune spoiler-free guide, and then for some reason, it like stopped coming up in Google. Like I looked up 3 different ways of finding it, and I couldn't find it, so I just went through my history and found it. Okay. Let's see here. I've never done it before, and I want to do something new. I don't really know how SnowGrave works either. I don't know like what you're supposed to do for SnowGrave. I hear it's kind of like sad, because don't you make Noelle slime a bunch of dudes out? No, class started. SnowGrave is genocide? Oh my god, I'm so sad. I feel like I missed so much of the game. We're at chapter 2 now. So we finished chapter 1. Oh my goodness, we finished it literally at the very end of the stream. Like, it took us to the very end to finish it. The longest chapter 1 playthrough ever. Oh, where am I? Here they are. Okay. Okay, we got the guide up. Fire Tomb route mod. Ooh, what's that? Burn Susie in the mod? What? I'm back in the Hammerwatch grind. My archer is level 17. Wait, let's go. We gotta play Hammerwatch again. I'll be on tomorrow. We should play tomorrow. Gory. Yeah, I hear the ice or the SnowGrave route in general is pretty violent. Like, again, I think we just literally slime everybody out with Noelle. Okay, here we go. I have our spoiler-free SnowGrave route opened as well. Yeah, it's gonna be sad. I have done the pacifist route, the first time I played the game, and I've never done the genocide of Undertale. So this will technically be my first time like actually doing a genocide route. But I'm excited to see what the SnowGrave route is and like what there is for us, because I hear it's really interesting and it's cool. It just is also kind of messed up. Oh. Susie turns into bone and ash and reaches thy hands out. Well, what? Oh my goodness! And this is the Fire Tomb route mod, or is this just like off the rip? Are you just making this up as you go? Because if you are, you're cooking. No, chapter 1 doesn't have like a route. Yeah, where's my hello? Where's the chapter 1 save? Oh, did we not? I guess we have to start here and then go into. Ralph say instead of Noel's. Oh, okay, so we kind of get baited there. The end of chapter 1, because I know that you had missed it, Alex. We take our soul, or well, Chris takes us out of him and traps us in the cage in the bottom right of the room. And we get baited right there because it sounds like Toriel's reacting to us having literally taken our soul out, and instead it's her getting mad at us for eating all the pie. How does it work? I don't know. I don't know how the SnowGrave route works. So in chapter 1, there's no special route. We didn't kill everybody. In chapter 2, there's a weird route, and then I think there's a weird route for every chapter after chapter 2. And in chapter 2, it's called SnowGrave. And all I know about the route is that you have to use an ability with Noelle on all of the enemies in the dark world, and then something happens from there. That's all I know about SnowGrave. I've just heard about it, and this is new content, so I wanted to try it out. New content for me. It's been in the game since the game came out. In the Slight World, Susie is literally on fire. In this, oh my god. Wait. Okay, Fire Tomb route does sound kind of sick, and it's like the opposite of SnowGrave. Well, I guess Grave and Tomb are somewhat similar. I really need to play Undertale. You do, and then you have to stream to me and Kevin when you play it. I think I would love to watch you play Undertale. And the only downside, I guess, is that if you ever do play Deltarune after this, we are kind of spoiling a little bit of it. But it's still good. Like, I think Deltarune and Undertale are both played best if you don't know too much about them. But if you do know about them, they're still really good games. No worries, Broken Spawn. If you can come back after class or during class, feel free to stop by and say hi again. Okay. Play during weekends? Yeah, I saw your comment on the VOD. I am gone this weekend, but we will 100% the next weekends we are playing, and I will 100% stream. And the Saturday streams are a little longer, too. I just won't be in town this weekend, but next weekend we'll be here. We will be here. Thanks again for stopping by. Okay. Let's go. Like I said, not this Saturday. I will be on this Saturday out of town, but next Saturday, let's go. Accept Spamton's deal. Done. We're doing it. Done. Absolutely. I'll make sure the guide, I think, mentions it too. So if I get stuck at all or if I get confused, I'll have the guide to take me there. But I will take this advice to heart and I will accept Spamton's deal. Enter this basement for fight secret. Yeah, hopefully we get that far. Hopefully this playthrough isn't as long as chapter 1. But this is a longer chapter, so who knows? I love that Tori has a lock on the oven because she's learned that we're going to eat all of our pie if she doesn't. Get Ragger 2. Done. Yeah, I have the first one. I think Ralsei has it equipped. Spare Spam Tin Neo. Okay, done also. Okay, so we want to accept Spam Tin's deal and then spare Spam Tin Neo. Let me I'm gonna get like a little notepad here. Spam Tin. Okay, we got that written down. Try not to spoil as much. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you for the tips. I'm excited because this is like I think between chapter 5 and 2, this is I think one of the two are my favorite chapters. I go back and forth. I really liked this chapter the first time I played it. Haggerty points at plant, then click plant in car room. Okay, wait, I'm gonna copy that too. Boom. Boom. The goat broken spawn. Okay. Oh, we can't be late for school. Especially after ditching all of our class. The last chapter. I feel like our truancy record is not looking great right now. As usual, we have to inspect everything in the room again. I wonder what this does, because it gave us this option last time to sleep right away. I'm curious, like, does it actually skip a bunch of stuff? Does it skip most of the chapter? Or, like, is this what speedrunners do to get to certain parts of the chapter? And then same line, you can sleep in class. This is where we were trapped, Alex, the other at the end of chapter 1. This is where we get thrown into. There's no escape. How creepy is that? And then that stain's been there since chapter 1 too. That did not show up when Chris removed us from their body. That's been there. Yeah, at the start of the game, when we're creating the vessel, yeah, the game is in days. I think okay, so if I remember correctly, chapter 1 is 1 day. We just played through that. Chapter 2 is like a day and a half, and then chapter 3 is the end of day 2. And then the rest of the chapters are all a day apart. I think it's only 2 and 3 where like this is the start of the day, and then I think the end of the day is when chapter 3 starts. And I could be wrong too. I'm trying to remember, and I think that's how it goes, but we'll find out soon enough once we end the chapter. But at the start of the game, if you remember when we were creating our vessel, that voice cuts in and says, "We're throwing the vessel away. Your choices in this world don't matter." And then we get put into Chris, and Chris becomes our vessel. At the end of chapter 1, Chris removes us from their body, which like one solidifies that we don't actually have full control over things going on right now. That there's like some sense of disconnect between us and the vessel that we're occupying, and then 2, that Chris is maybe working with a different goal in mind than we are. Probably even a separate goal than the both normal route and weird route, which will become apparent if you keep watching. You'll kind of start to realize what their goal is overall. I don't remember if in this chapter it's revealed to us or if it's chapter 3 that we realize what's going on. Do we take Asriel's $5? I say no. I don't want to steal my brother's money. Okay, let me also make sure that like I'm not missing anything with the handy dandy fancy guide here. Oh wait, the guide says to take it. It says you can. It says that you get a funny dialogue. Yeah. You reluctantly borrowed $5. That didn't feel very reluctant. Well, I was reluctant about it. Okay, let's see anything else. The guide doesn't mention anything else in the room. Cartridge of Cat Petters RPG. Oh, hey, Catty and Catty. That's the monster that we talked to in front of the house under ours last chapter. They're also from Undertale. Okay, it's the same dialogue here. Went out to the computer. Epic game stuff. Wait, do we think that Asriel is a streamer? I feel like Asriel would make a great streamer. It's a poorly drawn design for a game. Seems the last boss is a creature with giant rainbow. That's funny. That's a kind of a reference to Photoshop Flowey. Or is that more a reference to Spamton Neo? I've seen Spamton Neo a couple times. I don't remember having rainbow wings. Never saw the light of day. You've already taken enough. Wait, does that mean there's more dollars in there? I think that's all we can interact with in here. So what is our overall mission? We don't really know. In Undertale, your mission is to escape the underground. And then I won't say anything else from there because obviously depending on the choices you make, that'll change. And then in this game, we don't really know. In this game, we started with like that vessel creation process, and then it gets thrown out, and then we're just forced into Chris's body. And in chapter 1, our goal was just to leave the dark world because we got there technically accidentally. We went into the closet to get chalk and then fell into the dark world. Overall, though, our goal is unclear. But you will see though that Chris does seem to have a goal in mind, and that's kind of revealed to us. I think it's next chapter that we start to realize that, like, not only does Chris take control of their body sometimes, just whenever they want to, but that they are working with somebody else that's currently a major player in the story, which again will be revealed to us in the next chapter as we play this one. I forget which. I think it's the next chapter. It's what they call you. I love the mirror dialogues because it all feels like a tie back to Undertale, but then it's different every time. How to draw dragons. I wish I could draw dragons. Immodestly? Hey, fire. It's just a cactus, just a normal cactus that looks to be blooming. And I think there are like photo books in here somewhere. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it was in chapter 1. Okay, so it looks like the next secret is all the way at school. So what we will do is we will do as we always do in a game, and we will go and inspect everything. We'll flush the toilet a bunch of times. It's just part of the tradition. We'll go interact with some people in hometown. Oh, is Toriel not going to say anything this time? I guess not. Okay, it's not time to wash your hands yet. Oh yeah, this is the same dialogue from chapter 1 as well. Oh my god. There we go. Oh, that's where the photo is. It's not in the bookcase. It's on the fridge. I thought there was like a photo book in the bookshelf, but maybe not. My first stuck in the drain. I'm trying to remember. It's been so long since I've played Undertale. I'm trying to remember if they mentioned that in the sync in Undertale as well, because you can go into Toriel's kitchen in Undertale and you can like go check out the butterscotch pie or like whatever pie you choose for her to bake you. And you can interact with like all of her kitchen the same way you can interact with stuff here. And that's the bouquet. So Asgore is aggressively divorced. That man is so divorced. And he asks us to give a bouquet of flowers on behalf of him to Toriel. And then when we inspect the trash can after giving him to her, it says that somehow his floral scent is increased, meaning that she took that bouquet and tossed it into the trash. Again, that man is so divorced. Can we do anything with our cell phone right now? We can call our own home again. We also got Sand's number, but the guide told us that Sand's number would no longer be available in the next chapter, so we called it in the previous one. I also, Toriel isn't here, so I guess that's why she didn't comment on us flushing the toilet a bunch of times. Little book. Oh, it's the Book of Hymns. I don't think there's really much else to do in here. Kind of a little bit boring without Toriel here. Oh, that's right. We don't get to walk through hometown. We get driven to school. Also, it looks like we may be late again. Yeah, what up, Susie? Yeah, we're kind of making you look like a nerd now. So, no different? God, I love the Susie laugh. What if they've discovered, people went through and they found out, like, where the sound fonts came from for, like, it was Azriel Sands. It was like a little YouTube short. It was Azriel Sands and somebody else, but they said that, like, Susie's sound font reference hasn't been found. Nobody knows who Susie's sound font comes from. But that laugh is so funny. Let's go. Let's do some learning. We're actually going to be here for class for once. Noel goody two shoes. This chapter also made me kind of like Birdly a little bit. Not because he's redeemable at all or because his personality is great, but it's just kind of funny. Yes, that is Alphys. She, the connection of the characters between this game and Undertale is pretty unclear because, like, Alphys and Undyne don't know each other, and they do in Undertale. And I think at one point they mentioned that Alphys recently moved here, whereas Undyne's been here a bit. So the connection to their characters from Undertale and their story from Undertale doesn't seem to be, like, very strict. I will valiantly take this blow of humiliation. That is, I think, a good Birdly voice. Birdly has probably... I feel like just from the sound font alone and from his portraits, that he'd have a pretty nerdy voice. The hem. Times are pretty good. Times are pretty bad. This doesn't feel like a real book. Hey, we got it. Okay, we did catch up on sleeping class. That dialogue does come up when we interact with the bed at the beginning. From that, I've seen he's pretty alpha. Birdly is a character. I didn't like him in chapter 1, and then chapter 2, he's just such a, like, just little child. And it kind of makes me like him a little bit. He also, like, has his own little, like, motif in this chapter, and then, like, he goes through his own little story arc where he tries to make himself part of the story, and just it does not go well for Birdly at all. And I woke up at the end of class. This is now 2 days in a row that I haven't paid attention in class. I will say Alfie's personality is very similar in this game to her personality in Undertale. So that's one thing that is very similar. I don't know that we can really interact with anything because everybody's gone. Try your best, Astral Wolf. Am I the Astral Wolf? Even in your darkest hour. That one seems to be from a video game. I wonder what that's referenced to. I don't think we can interact with any of the desks either. This is Susie's desk. This is Noelle's desk. Can we interact with Temmie's desk? Did she hide the egg here? No. That'd be funny. What about the flowers? Who's this from? I wish it was from Undyne. But they don't know each other in this game. Sleep from being Susie's partner. Actually, my sleep quality increased. We went through a really good arc with Susie, so I'm going to say that we increased our sleep quality. I feel like Chris would have been pretty tired after the adventures of last chapter. Thought Birdley was a main guy. He kind of is. He makes himself a main guy in this chapter, but like a main guy with very loose quotes. You'll kind of see he tries to insert himself in as a main guy, and again, it doesn't go well for our boy. Well, I guess, okay, it goes as well as it could have gone considering who Birdley is. It could have gone a lot worse. And again, that might change because we're doing SnowGrave. I don't know how this is going to go. SnowGrave also seems kind of like a little genocide-y, especially with what Broken Spawn was saying. So let's see how this goes. I don't know if Birdley will have the same impact on this chapter as he would like if you play it normally. I don't want to revert into my primal form. What's your primal form? To be 4 inches apart. It seems not. Yeah, no, I would guess so. There's nobody in here. All right, let's head out. Yo, what up, Susie? No, that's facts. Again, I feel like yesterday was such an adventure. Like, how do you go to sleep after that? I would also be so worried, like, will I ever get to see Ralsei again? What happened to that fluffy boy? He also, Ralsei, at the end of chapter 1, you wake up after leaving the Dark World, and all of the stuff strewn across the classroom is stuff that had appeared in the Dark World. So that like is kind of what tells us that objects that characters and beings in the Dark World are based on or are directly tied to the objects in the Light World. And there was no Light World object for Ralsei, so that also kind of tells us that Ralsei is like either something in between, or that they are tied to the Dark World in a different way than a lot of the other characters in the Dark World. That's a great portrait, too. I like that portrait a lot of Susie. Let's see. Can we do anything? Before we enter Castletown, Noelle will show up. She'll give her a lunchbook full of chalk. comes light candy. It says don't use this because we only get one ever. Okay, we'll save it. It's Girl Next Door, right? I like this song. Just tell her we're going to the dark world. It'll be fine. Hanging out alone in the closet is funny. Crime is funnier. We are going to be committing crimes. Because we're doing SnowGrave route, we are going to be committing some crimes. Also, the first hint that something's going on between Noel and Susie. Noel might feel a certain way. Blush Surprise Susie is also a great sprite. I don't know that we ever see her blush much. This might be one of very few times. Full of chalk. I feel like Noelle exists in a constant state of being just slightly nervous. She seems nervous about a lot of things. Also, ma'am, you were also blushing. We saw. I do think she, oh, not that, no, I think something else. It looks like the next thing we can do is something I did in the first time I played this game. And we can go and hug the Ralsei dummy. Let's go. We're back. Okay, so what this is going to be... Oh, I just realized our castle town's going to be kind of messed up in this playthrough because we're going to be doing genocide of this chapter. And it's going to be a weird playthrough. This is going to be very different than my first playthrough because I think this route's going to lead to us not recruiting many enemies back to the castle town. Ralsei! Let's go! I wonder how time passes in the dark world compared to the light world. Like yesterday, I think it was pretty 1-to-1 because we wake up after everybody's left the school, and Toriel says that she waited 20 minutes for us before she started calling us, and then by the time that we leave, she's already back home. So yeah, it seems pretty 1-to-1. Where's that little guy? There's also a clue that things in the light world are directly related to things in the dark world. Also, for our sharp-eared viewers, this is the song in the end scene for the stream. It's a lonely town. Go hug the Ralsei dummy. Yes. Can I hug it again? Aww. Who's your favorite of the main cast? Ralsei, this little guy. This dude. He is my absolute favorite. I love him so much. Can we do anything else in here while we're I like how it said no one's looking when clearly Susie was. Look, you gonna say Bertley with your part? I didn't even know that was Ralsei. Yeah, Bertley. Well, this game was kind of weird. Bertley, I think you would consider part of like the main cast because he sticks around through all of the chapters, and he is one of the few Lighteners that ends up in the Dark World. Little spoiler. So he is, I would say, part of like the main cast of characters, but the main cast in this game is kind of weird because a lot of the characters change from chapter to chapter. So like there's characters that are only a main cast in like one chapter. So I think a lot of people refer to like the three main characters as Ralsei, Susie, and Chris, and then there's like the supporting main characters, which are Birdly, Toriel, Asgore, Noelle. They're all like supporting main characters. And then, I don't know what you would define everybody else. Everybody else maybe is like main characters of their specific chapters. Like Flowery's a main character in chapter 5. Gerston's a main character in chapter 4. Tenna's the main character in chapter 3. Or one of them, I should say. So yeah, it's kind of a little confusing. Or not confusing, just a little different. And Ralsei did have a hat. So that's kind of the big reveal at the end of chapter 1. Is, if you've never played the game before and this is your first time playing, Ralsei is like got a hat on and there's a shadow over his face because of the hat, and so he looks kind of dark, and you think, oh, it's probably like a dark furred monster. And then Ralsei removes the hat, and Ralsei is actually this adorable goat looking dude, and he's got like the cute pink horns and the cute glasses and a permanent little blush on his cheeks. Also, it's not a statue. Wait, yes? Can I hug you then? Is this the same dialogue? Yeah, okay. I should have talked to him before hugging the dummy. But yeah, going from chapter 1 to chapter 2, especially if you're like watching a stream or if you're looking at like memes or references to the game, it's so weird how like everybody calls the dark form Ralsei Ralsei and the light form Ralsei Ralsei because they look like different characters almost. And then you play the game and you're like, ah, I see. I see. Okay, they said to go back to the classroom, which is to the left. What's to the right again? Oh, that is the classroom. Wait, so what's to the left then? This is the lock. I think this door was locked in chapter 1. Yeah, it's still locked. And then can I... What happens if I look at the glass again? And this we got, it's the shadow crystal that we got by defeating Jevil. And when you go to the light world, it's a piece of glass. And when we inspected the light crystal, or sorry, the shadow crystal in the dark world, we for just a moment saw that classroom with everything strewn about, like the cards and the toys and all that. When we go into the light world and we inspect it, it like is just like glass, and it almost looks like it goes. We could look through our hand for just a second. So either the shadow crystals and glass have like some sort of clairvoyant aspect to them, or it is messing with our perspective as the soul that is using Chris as a vessel. I don't really know which one yet. I didn't inspect all of the shadow crystals because I only gotten one on my first playthrough, and now that we're going to get all of them, maybe that'll be something to investigate. Even the rug. We can't interact with the light switch this time for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. So it says that we can embarrass ourselves by taking the ball of trash down to Toriel and Alfie's instead of going right over here, which is hilarious. And how is Chris doing? Chris walking in with a bunch of trash on their head. Up to anything strange. Them walking in with a bunch of trash on their head. They're normal. Just lately. Imagine hearing that from your child's teacher. Maybe this is how the conversations went between my mom and my teachers growing up. Oh, I can't go down. It says I can also call Toriel for funny dialogue. Let me try that. Yeah, I did not tell Mom that I was going to be hanging out with Susie last time, and she kind of freaked out, which was totally understandable. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in the light world that we can do, so I think we just go back. Also, we gotta check if this door is still locked. Yeah, what up, Aqua? Is Ralsei bald? That's a good question. So I would say no, because Ralsei has like the little tuft of fur and like just generally fur over their head. But they are kind of a little bald. And if you're if you look at the Ralsei Walter White edits, that would make Ralsei bald. But no, yeah, see how he has a little like tuft of hair with like the pink outline? I feel like that makes him not bald. And there we go. These are all the things that we brought from the room. So like this is if this is your first time playing through, this would be the first time that you're really like, oh wow, okay, yeah. The stuff in the light world directly tied to the stuff in the dark world. If it wasn't already obvious from like when you end chapter 1 and you're like in the classroom with the checkerboard and Sham is just sitting there. I love them. Also much happier music. Now that we've got everybody around. Lancer can live here. Yeah. Okay, let's talk to everybody. Let's go say hi to all of our friends. Yeah, the music in this game is so good. The comment I keep making is that Deltarune is a soundtrack that comes with the game. National Ham Sandwich Day of Independence. I feel like that's fantastic. I would prefer ham sandwiches over like fireworks. Ooh, even better, exploding ham sandwiches. Best of both worlds. Franklin Town. Party town. This is the club. Oh, I wonder, we meet some friends in chapter 2, but since we're doing SnowGrave, I wonder if they'll end up coming back here or not. We're the same age. Yeah, I wonder if there aren't like days in the Dark World. Is it just always their birthday now? I'd say so. I think they deserve a birthday all the time. I mean, they got to live with 3 heads attached to one body. That's got to be at least a little difficult. Deserving of a permanent birthday. With the kids. Wait, let's go. We gotta go to the battle dojo. Three heads, 3 birthdays. That would also make sense, yes. Instead of all on the same day. Learn how to spare like a champ. Get 100% TV without getting hit. It's not Clover's birthday anymore. Shunko is going to you now. Oh, so we can go against Clover and then it's a harder fight. I say we do all 3. Wait, we get Joe's life savings if we do this one? Hey, look at him, clean cut. Looking spiffy. We should have to have the TP for it. That's something that we need to remember. Sleepy story. Jigsaw Joe. Joe deserves more than just getting beaten up. We probably could have told a pretty sweet story. We're gonna give him nightmares, not dreams. All right, let's see how much Joe's life savings is worth. $1. That's all we gave them when we donated in Chapter 1, so I guess that would probably be his only life savings. I don't think there's anybody else to patronize them in chapter 1. Or to be their patron, patronize. If you're somebody's patron, are you patronizing them? Rob the poor guy. It was such an easy challenge, too. So this is getting 100% TV without getting hit, I believe. Oh, GG's. Well, it's aimed right at you. Try moving one direction bit by bit. Yes, sir. All right, we do it again. Oh my God. We got further that time. We didn't get further that time. Oh, it's so hard when you get to that little, when you get to like the right or left. I have to give myself a little bit more room to work with. Oh my God, I didn't get any TP there. Oops. We go again. Hey! That honestly should have been like a first try. That was not difficult at all. Now we know why the Jewel fight took me a little bit. Let's go, $100. All right, now we do the Clover rematch. Okay, so I don't remember the Clover fight being wild, so we'll see what this is like. Oh, that's right. We have to guess their favorite things. Which I think last time was like sports, boys, and oh, like something else. Trees, I think. Is this that Undertale fan game everyone was talking about? Yeah, Deltarune. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Toby Fox is probably a pretty big fan of Undertale too. All right, we gotta guess their favorite topic again. Turtleneck family guns. Turtleneck. No! I figured they have 3 necks. They probably would really like a turtleneck. We're all living in holes. Let's go. Yeah, they did all appear out of a hole in chapter 1. They were all in their own little holes. Which, if all of them had their own little hole, they gotta like holes. We'll do a topic here just so that we can heal up Ralse. They spend a lot of time in the club, so that made sense to me. Oh, this is like the Jebel attack. This is actually very similar to it, except they all come from below instead of going up and down. We'll do the same thing. We'll heal Ralse up just because we don't want to lose our poor boy. We did also kind of ruin their party a little bit by destroying the birthday cake. Well, Susie did. We do not accept responsibility for that. That was on Susie. All right, Jebel attack again, run 2. I guess since they don't come from above, it's probably best to stay up like this. Hey, let's go. That wasn't too bad. GG's. The Grace one was pretty bad. The fact that it took me like more than 3 tries for that one was not a great sign of things to come. I'd love to meet your friends. For people who are normal shaped. I do like that since we've spared him, he now is normal shaped instead of either just a floating head or a disorganized body. You deserve that. Also, I have a little Piercer Street roast pizza in the oven. Wife out of town and baseball team won today. Life ain't too bad. It sounds like you're having a great day, Brandon. I'm happy for you. Also, it sounds like we've evolved to putting the frozen pizza in the oven, which is a great sign. Though I have a little spoiler-free guide here just for everything I missed during Chapter 2 the first time. It tells me to head down to Mr. Society. Well, he will tell me something funny. There's funny dialogue. Oh, bye, Mr. Society. Have a good time. Additionally, you can go straight right from here to speak to Mr. Elegance, who will tell you that they will return one day. Let's go do that really quick. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Elegance. I reckon I knew when this wouldn't happen. Heal in. Be back one day. I like the amount of apostrophes in that. Okay, same dialogue here. Can we hug the dummy again? Take a bite. I say we do it. Little snack. I like how Susie's already taken. Susie's, I think, default state is to just take a bite out of whatever's in front of her. Just in poor taste. That's funny. Way. That's a good joke. I like that. That was a Toby Fox joke right there. By eating clothes. Now we know who took the nibble as well. Such is the way of the worm. Rules called us a worm too. I wonder if Rules calls the worm a worm. Yeah, anything is edible if you have the dedication and determination, including frozen spaghetti. That one's for my Undertale players. It also says this odd hole at the bottom of the cliff does not have a use. Oh, interesting. So if the use of it... So it says it doesn't have a use, and then immediately goes into what this is used for. If you've previously beaten the secret boss in the same save file slot, you can come here in a later chapter and claim their items without fighting them again. So if you beat Jevil in slot 1, then you start a new save slot in chapter 2. If you start a new save in slot 1 in chapter 2, you can then come back here to get his Shadow Crystal. Oh, so that's kind of nice. So like if I'm trying to think of why you would want to do that, because like, for example, we're doing SnowGrave, so if I wanted to come back and then recruit them in the same save slot, that would overwrite the previous save. So I guess you would do that if like you wanted a new save in chapter 3 that was divorced from the decisions you made in chapter 1 and 2. We did the party dojos. Oh, we can go to the cafe and get a new spin cake. I think we used ours, so that would be nice. Oh, no, we didn't. We went and got another one. What's going on, Rules? Thou hast transplantedeth us to thine castle town. I want to do voices for some of the characters, but I feel like I'm not very good at it. Hackingeth. An evil ruler. We just got rid of one. Vice father. Rouse, hey, Rouse is a great employer. Thank you very much. I like that Hattie remembered that we were bed inspectors, or that we became one. Mama Mima. We'll go say hi still. Do we have enough room for I don't think we do. I think we had, we have a full, and we don't want to use the light candy because apparently it's the only one we get. I would like to store that. So maybe here, we'll do something really quick. We'll go up here, because I think now we've unlocked the ability to store items in the save points. Yeah! Okay, we will store the light candy here. I think that's a special one. Glow shard we're going to save here. We're going to sell that in chapter 7. I wonder if we'll get like a unique dialogue if you've held on to your glow shard throughout all the chapters. We'll keep the revive in, obviously. The chocolate diamond I kept because it's just funny that it heals a random amount of HP. We said that was passionate. We'll put the club sandwich in here too, because I feel like if we have the spin cake to heal everybody, maybe we'll keep one and save one. I don't think there's reason to keep 2 of them. Dark root with a delicate aroma. Also has worms in it. I don't know if we're going to get another one of these, so we'll put that in there as well. I want to save, like, maybe on this save, we'll save one of each cool item. Man, I'm kind of sad that SnowGrave is a genocide route. I look-y hog my items so much I no-hit the bosses instead of using them. Aqua, I wish I had your skill. I really could have used that when I was fighting Jevil. Or Pink, for that matter, the first time, my first playthrough of Deltarune. I think it took me... We talked about this the other day. I think it was between 3 to 4 days, like 15 attempts to beat Pink. And if I could have just no-hit her, that would have been awesome. And we're going to try and do the hard version so we get the extra kisses. So I'm really going to need your no-hit strength when we do that. All right, let's get our Lance a cookie. Cookie and wife. I'd get married to a cookie, especially if it was a chocolate chunk cookie. Let's go. Losing isn't an option. Maybe that's how I have to think about it. Maybe if I go into every fight less positive and more dedicated, I'll do better. I have too much fun playing this game. We were talking about this on the last stream. I think when I play these games with like Deltarune and Undertale, I'm a little bit like the meme of Patrick with like the sucker and the drool going out the side of his mouth. I just love being in a Deltarune or Undertale game and just like interacting with the characters and being in the world, listening to the music. It's just so much fun. I also don't know what I can and can't fuse. That should be something I should look up maybe at one point. Okay, that looks like it's the only dialogue option we have with him. Can we fuse anything now? I don't think we can. Oh, whoa, whoa, double dark burger. Wait, let's make one of those. How's that work? it'll take 2 bites to finish. Can we make another one and then save one of these? Because I think that would also be kind of funny. We can. So I wonder if it heals you for 70 HP twice, is what it's saying. Ooh, okay, let's go ahead. Because we will get other armor later. We can remove one of the amber cards. Wait, will she not let me remove it? That's funny. Hold up, what if we do something like this? What if we go here? There we go, we figured it out. Okay, and let's fuse those 2 together and make a silver card. You just drop money by 5%. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I ended my first playthrough with quite a lot of extra money. I don't know that I really need extra money. But we'll do it. Because I think it's passionate. Do we have a pink and white ribbon? I don't know if we do. And then if we get a thorn ring and a pure crystal, we can make a twisted sword. What in the world are a thorn ring and a pure crystal? Gain 10% more TP from grazing bullets. Wait, that's actually really nice. I kind of want one of those. I wonder if I missed these items in chapter 1 or if these are items that we'll get in this chapter and we can come back. So shot bow tie, tension bit, thorn ring, and pure crystal. We need to remember here. Let me pull up my handy dandy notepad. I've got a lot of handy dandy things. We have a handy dandy guide, a handy dandy notepad. Okay, so that's for the tension bow. And then this one will be thorn ring and pure crystal. Okay. So we'll keep an eye out for those items. Let's go in, store one of the burgers, because I think that would be so funny. And then we'll also, who should we give the silver card to? So it gives you 2 defense. We'll give it to Chris. Yeah, it should be fine. And then we have white ribbon. Oh, but we don't have pink ribbon yet. So that's what we need to get. So I guess we'll also put down pink ribbon. We got our list of items we need to collect throughout this chapter. And again, that's even if that's this chapter or not. I have no idea. It's very possible that we missed those in chapter 1 and it's GG's. Okay. So now we'll visit, does the guide tell me to do? I'm gonna go to sleep, but this is a great stream. Keep it up, we'll see you next week. Hell yeah, Aqua, thank you for stopping by. If you tune in for the next stream, it'll be next Monday. I usually stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, but I'm out of town this weekend at a convention. So next Monday, I'll see you there. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, let's go visit Sham, I think, because the little, again, handy-dandy guy tells us that if we go talk to Sham, we can get some unique dialogue about the Shadow Crystal, and I'm very curious what he has to say about it. Yeah, what up, buddy? I guess we can make another. I wonder how many of those we can make. Can we, like, increase our money, like, if we have multiple, I already forget what the card's called, but if we have multiple of them on everybody, I wonder if that, like, stacks and we can increase the money from there. Oh, and we get different dialogue because we defeated Jevil. That's cool. Okay, okay. He did. You must have noticed it. I'll have you know I've looked at it 3 times. I definitely noticed it. Oh, interesting. We will definitely find more of those. We will. That is facts. What? Wait, that is so cool. Does he make a weapon for us or like a something? Oh, wait, I want to see what he said. It may be tough, but I'm sure it will be worth it. Oh, it will absolutely be worth it. I wonder what he's going to make. Did we go somewhere? I guess theoretically to you, we didn't necessarily go somewhere. Oh no, well I guess they did though, because they, again, like from what we've been able to tell, the objects in the light world that get turned into darkners in the dark world do carry like memories and things that they witnessed while they were an item in the light world, which is made very clear in chapter 3. Visit everybody in here. Hey, what up, Top Chef? Oh, and this is where we can check like all the people that we've recruited. Shine on, you lazy diamond. Dislikes effort. Element, order, heart, jewel. Oh, I wonder what that is. I wonder if their elements become relevant or have anything to do with like something later on in the story. A simple organ takes life one square at a time. Dislikes moving backwards. It's funny. Known to play dirty but loves to play clean. Dislikes vacuum. Fucking is not his forte. Yeah, no, it didn't seem to be very much of a blocker. Formal shoe wear is something it dislikes, but then it likes cross trainers. Honestly, good for you. Formal shoe wear is kind of uncomfortable. Cries tears of joy that you are its boss. Aw, Jigsaw is so cute. Dislikes Susie's axe. Yeah, in chapter 1, we kind of came across like a bunch of them that had gotten slimed out by Susie. Like spitting in, that's funny. Success with reindeer shows it lets everyone know it's better than Rudin. Hey, listen, all right, Rudin's just doing his best. Show getting taped over. That does suck. I will say that getting your show taped over used to be the absolute worst. I don't gotta worry about that anymore, though, in the age of streaming. Well, Charlotte Hathey seems to have fewer friends. Aw. Dislikes being alone. Wait, double. Aw. Poor thing. Oh, you can you can place them in the. I didn't know you could do that. Hold up. Let's put. Here, we'll do him there. We'll get you over here. Get Rivik down here. Yeah, that feels right. And then can I go and talk to... Oh, that's cute. I feel like Top Chef could do latte art. When I worked at a coffee shop, the heart wasn't too hard to make. And then I forget what it's called. It's like the leaf latte art. Also wasn't too difficult to make. I learned how to do both of them, mostly because I had people there who knew what they were doing, and they taught me how. I think it tastes better with a normally shaped body. Whatever makes you happy, Bloxer. Lemonade, please. When did I offer lemonade? Oh. we buy anything from Top Chef? Oh, that's right. We can go and get another spin cake. Okay, that's all the buildings, and I think that's all the characters, right? We came over here, we talked to Ribic, talked to the block, talked to the worm. I guess we can go see if anybody's standing at the Deltarune door. I don't know if anybody is. Oh, it's blocks are with the incorrect configuration, or an alternate configuration. We'll say. Don't tell anybody. What happens if we inspect this with Rouse? Nothing, because Rouse was the one that opened it the first time. Or sorry, closed it. Okay, yeah, I think that's everything we can do here. We'll save. And then we'll check the certified handy dandy mandy guide. Handy mandy dandy guide. Okay, we did the Shadow Crystal de Sham visit. Oh, that's right! I think it was Sans and Keeney on the last stream that said that we could go and visit the king after defeating him. So we'll go and do that too. I'm also here. We're gonna do a little break really quick. I'm gonna get some something to drink really quick. In 1 quick second. Be right back. We're back. Okay. I got a little drinky drink here. All right, so we said we talked to everybody, checking our handy mandy dandy guide, and This goes downstairs in Ralsei's castle to go visit King. Okay, cool. So then we will go into Ralsei's castle. And there's other stuff to do here too. I think we can go and check out the rooms. Everybody's room. Oh, Alex, if you're still here, this is where Ralsei's at is now. Well, absolutely, you can pretend to be a wizard. You can pretend to be whatever you want. There's nothing to Sphere except Sphere itself. That's funny. I don't think we get anything if we interact with Windows. Yeah, no, nothing if we interact with Windows. Yeah, wait, you bake in a big old cauldron? Okay, we can go upstairs first. That's fine. But does that mean if we go upstairs and come back downstairs, we get a chocolate cake? You said so, Ralsei. What's the other one? Oh, this is downstairs. This is where the king is. Living quarters for bad guys. Wait, C-Round is not a bad guy. Oh, he's a guard. Oh, wait, the animals did say that they were allowed to welcome anybody who also dressed like an animal. And they all have crowns now. I like that. They've done a little exchange. The animals are dressed as kings. The kings are dressed as animals. I think it's cute. You gotta find entertainment in jail. I wish I could free them all, but I guess not yet. Oh, that was... That's why Sans and Keeney were calling him the hamster, because he's literally got a hamster bottle and a hamster wheel in here. That's funny. No. So he is just a big old hamster. You guys were right. Yes. Also very true. The difference in reaction between Ralsei and Susie. Ralsei's just like, oh, that's so sweet. And Susie's just pissed. Can we go and interact with the wheel? Hey, what up, Keeney? Welcome back. How's it going, my friend? We went and I now am privy to the King Hamster references with this hamster bottle and hamster wheel. There's a lot of locked doors. Just look at that hamster water bottle. It's perfectly fit for a hamster king. A former hamster king. I also love the rooms. This is one of my favorite parts of the castle is how they all have their own little room. And then, okay, so I guess no spoilers. Keeney, have you played Chapter 5? Okay, so sweet and also so sad at the end of Chapter 5 when Susie's like, hey, can you walk me home? and then you go through like the different routes of hometown. And she's like, not that way, not that way, not that way, and you end up back in my castle town. That's where you're dropping her off, is to go to the dark world, my castle town. So sad and so sweet. Like, one, sad because like, where's your actual home? Like, do you find this as more of a home than your actual home? Which obviously we're alluded to that being a yes. But then also just like, she has her own room here. Ralsei made it for her, and it's like, I don't know, she's so sweet. But again, also sad. It breaks my little heart. I also love the coloring of the Deltarune here, because one of the theories that I read really early on that made a lot of sense to me was that the Deltarune and the prophecy are tied together, and that the triangles in the Deltarune are us, like the three heroes. And this is like, I feel like this proves it right there. It's like less of a theory, and this is more just like subtext that, like, yeah, you're right. This is who the heroes are, and this is their part of the Deltarune. But then that begs the question, who's the angel? Oh yeah, we get to put the mantle here, or the manual here. So that means it's not us anymore, right? Yeah, it's gone. The angel is us, the soul, I'm guessing. Okay, I like that theory. I've heard theories that the angel is Noel. I've heard theories that the angel is the Titan, even though it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. There's a bunch of different theories on who the angel is, and I'm curious if that'll be something that's revealed to us directly in 6 and 7, or if it'll just be like implied, or if it'll be up to like the viewer who the angel is based on the info we get in those chapters. There's a lot to go over in the last 2 chapters. I have no idea where this is going to go, and Toby's got a lot of story to tell still. It's suitable for a bed. That's right, we have beds to inspect. Let's go. We can keep our certification. And that's important in these days. The job market's not great. Can we eat the moss? Oh, we can't. That's sad. I think that's all to inspect here. I don't think there's really anything else. Go check out Susie's room. Lancer's room is so funny. I think Susie likes it. This is the best room ever. Who's the character on the bottom left of your stream overlay? Oh, that's Pink. She is a secret boss in chapter 5, and I love her. Her song is amazing, and it's a song that was made with the Hatsune Miku Vocaloid sound. So like, it's kind of funny that Toby Fox technically made a song featuring Hatsune Miku. And her fight is really difficult. It's a really fun fight. And it took me like 15 tries to beat her. But she's great. She's one of my favorite like non-main characters. And her fight was a lot of fun. We'll do that fight. We're going to do the hard mode of it, because at the end of the fight, she gives you like a kiss on the forehead. And if you do the hard mode version of it, she gives you a bunch of kisses on the forehead. And like, I feel like I'm not going to get a bunch of kisses from one of my favorite characters. Come on. Also, Brandon, cheers. Yo, what up, Chris Dreamer? We are doing the weird route. I've played chapter 2 before. This is my second time playing through the chapter, and it's one of my favorite chapters. And I've never done the SnowGrave, and I've avoided spoilers since I played chapter 2 like 7 months ago. So I'm very, very excited to see what in the world the weird route in this chapter holds for us. Save up a few frayed bow ties, 2 if you can, from Spammy. Okay, done. I have a little notepad going, because earlier Broken Spawn was in here, and they gave us some good advice as well. Save up a few frayed bow ties, 2 if you can. They also, Broken Spawn advised that we accept the Spamton deal and that we spare Spamton Neo. And then they also said, Hacker Dude points at plant, then click plant in car room. So we're gonna do whatever that is. We're gonna do it, and we're gonna see what happens. I also have like a little spoiler-free guide too. So between y'all and the spoiler-free guide, I think we're set. Oh, but you know how to do it, right? I don't. So I have a spoiler-free. I have a spoiler-free guide for the SnowGrave route. I probably should have read the first part of it. The specified actions for this route only start once Noelle joins your party. You can kill or spare enemies before this as you please, though killing enemies in Chapter 2 raises your HP so it doesn't hurt. Nah, we're only killing on the weird route. I'm going to spare up until then. Don't kill Sweet Cap and Cakes, the music robots. They can heal themselves indefinitely. You'll have to win with acting. Like I said, this makes no difference. So it looks like once I get Noelle is when the SnowGrave route comes into play. So am I good until I get Noelle then? Like, until I get Noelle, I can do whatever I want? Also, potion and poison. That's it, I think. Simply just defend as Chris, and Noelle must do Ice Shock. Okay, I have a little spoiler-free guide too, so I think between you guys and the spoiler-free guide, I should be able to do it without any issue. But y'all saw me fight Javelin. If you didn't, I'm not the best at video games, so we'll see how that goes. But it looks like the guide will guide me through it. And then, again, I have you guys to let me know if I'm doing something wrong. We'll save frequently, too, to make sure that we don't lose too much progress if I do have to restart. It's a very Susie room. Oh, yeah, I think it's shift for me. Yeah. Although, actually, good advice. I didn't know if you held it that it would keep skipping, or not skipping, but keep the fast dialogue. I thought you had to hold it every time that you like would initiate dialogue and then hold it again, hold it again. So just buy a couple S poisons and 2 frayed bow ties. Put them in one of the chests, and it's an investment until Chapter 5, when you can fuse items again alongside cure poison and stuff. Okay, so it sounds like, per your advice, I will want to get a couple S poisons and 2 frayed bow ties to save, separate from actually using them. Good luck, bros. Thank you, Keeney. I appreciate it. 100. Wonderful. Okay, cool. You can just hold it until the dialogue ends. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's good to know. So here, we'll test it here. I got the cool room look, Chris. Yeah, that did work. Let's go. All right, fire. I'll do that. Because, again, I've played Chapter 2, so we don't need to spend the most time on dialogue. Again, I want to talk to everybody and do all the fun stuff. Susie, why are you stabbing yourself at night enough that, like, the convenience of having a spiked bed is nice for you? Moss, jars of salsa. Thank you, Lancer. Black comes from the toaster. Oh, my actual food, too. I thought all that was actual food for you, Susie. Also, we all know that Chris is 100% eye-bogarting the moss. Don't forget to like the stream. Thank you, Brandon, for the shout-out. Well, that's the only dialogue there. So I put it over here for you, too. Susie is never reading that manual. That's not happening. Yo, welcome back, Broken Spawn. How's class going? What chapter you want to abort the weird route at, or are you going for the lake? I am going for the lake on this one. I want to do all of the weird routes since I played the game normally the first time around, and I want some new content for the stream. So I'm going to do all of the weird routes that I can, which I think there's a weird route in this chapter. There's a sword route in Chapter 3, which is like the version of the weird route in Chapter 3. I don't know if there's one in Chapter 4. And then Chapter 5, obviously the lake, which again, I don't know anything about the weird routes. I've really done well about avoiding spoilers. The only thing I know about the weird route in Chapter 5 is the funny meme of Noelle and Chris at the lake, her shadow extending to Chris and Chris standing on top of it and her being like, stop stepping on my long ass shoes. 0 minutes of time to watch. I'm so sorry, Broken Spawn. Again, we will be streaming on the weekends coming up, just not this weekend since I'll be out of town. So we'll get you in here. Oh, okay, don't buy them. You can't go to the Dark World in Chapter 5 Weird Route. Oh, good to know. I mean, you know what I'll do, Keeney? I will buy them, because what if we can go back in Chapter 6? And then on this save for the stream, I will then... Oh, no, maybe I'll play my main save. No, we'll make this our stream save. I'll get those items, and then maybe we can combine them in Chapter 6. No, there is for 4. Oh, I didn't know that. By the way, when you're in the Weird Route Chapter 5, it skips the entire chapter plus Chapter 6? Wait, what? Wait, how does that work? Chapter 6 isn't even out yet. How do we know it's gonna... Well, okay, I probably shouldn't ask because it's gonna spoil it. But that's wild, and now my brain is kind of going on what in the world's gonna happen in the Weird Route of Chapter 5. I will say the screenshot of like... when Noelle is like stepping on my long ass shoes, it does look kind of like Noelle, you can't really see her eyes, and it does seem very, maybe dark is the, not even dark, like ominous is a good word. So yeah, maybe something does happen in the Weird Route that'll mess things up a bit. Spiky and dangerous clothing. All the clothes are ripping each other up into shreds. Oh, that's funny because we do kind of reference this a little bit in Chapter 5 when we were choosing the her outfit for the date with Noelle. Well, going to the festival with Noelle. Make another save for aborting the Weird Route on Chapter 4, I guess. If you have a slot for it, or take the Thorn Ring. What I will do in Chapter 4, I will save over the genocide route that I was doing, because in Chapter 1, I played through it, and then I went back after playing Chapter 5, and in Chapter 1, I wanted to do the Jewel fight, so I made a new save for that. I will overwrite that one, because that one isn't really super relevant. And then that way, when we go to play Chapter 5 for real, and we don't do the Weird Route, we'll have that save slot for it. So maybe what we'll do for the stream is we'll do the Weird Route first, and then we'll go back to the second save that I make in Chapter 4 and then play that through so we actually get to play Chapter 5. And 6, because apparently it's going to lock us out of that too. And Jennifer, you can get the secret pencil. Oh, okay. I remember you mentioning that, so I'll keep that in mind too. Let me actually here. We're going to put that in the notepad too. Oh. I'm so glad you guys can't see my desktop, because every now and then I look like an old man using a computer and I hit like the wrong button. But you guys can't see that. Blah. Okay. Back to the video game. Let's go visit Lancer's room. And then it's the sound reversed when you leave. That's so funny. This looks very similar to the room from Chapter 1 as well. So that must have been Lancer's room. Oh, it's probably going to be the same dialogue for all these. Yeah, recreational. One's going to be the salsa hole. Yep, there it is. And this is the digging utensil. Yeah, okay. We got to inspect the bed again. That was for his bike. 27 damage plus festive ability. I've seen those abilities. I wish I told you what the abilities do, but I guess I can look it up. Chapter 6 and 7 ain't out yet, so you have to wait. Some people come out at the same time as 7, so yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking when they said that it would lock you out of Chapter 6. But again, I don't want to ask too many questions, because if the Weird Route in Chapter 5 makes it pretty obvious why it would affect Chapter 6, then I want to wait and like find out naturally. This is just the cartoon splat noises MP3. I'm now imagining Lancer with like a Walkman and some headphones listening to splat noises. I love Susie and Lancer. I know I've said that 1,000 times. I wish, hey Toby, give us like a chapter 8 that just is content of Susie and Lancer, and that's it. Also, just lock you out of its own dark world, so it's short as hell. That's what they were saying. Yeah, they were saying that chapter 5 would like lock us out of the rest of the chapter. So 100% we're making a copy of our save in chapter 4. That's just, I think, decided at this point. Peach Boy. Again, I love that Lancer's nicknames all have something to do with food. Alright, gotta make the... I love that my floor is full of holes. Full of useful holes, too. I think this is, is it Queen and... Somebody else gets rooms up here, because I remember in like chapter 4 going back to this area, or chapter 3 and them having rooms up there. I forget who gets them though. Nerdy glasses collection. Hey, they are beautiful nerdy glasses. Oh, did we inspect Susie's bed? Yeah, we did. Okay. Got to make sure we did is our to keep our bed inspection certificate up to date. Queen Ten. Yes, it is Tenna. Okay. And Rousey's room, of course. Oh, believe me, Susie, we could stay here all day if we wanted to. Okay, I'm gonna go and switch to the guide because we don't need the SnowGrave route until we get Noelle. Okay, before the library, it says to interact with the man at the traffic jam. Okay. Oh, do we get chocolate cake now? Just not cauldron fresh. Okay, I think we did everything. We're gonna head back out into the light world. We'll save here just in case anything disastrous happens. And then our next goal will be to go and visit the man at the traffic jam. The man with the plan at the traffic jam. Ooh, wait. Also, you can give Tenna to, I forgot. Oh, can we give Tenna something? Also, does the sword route in chapter 3 make Tenna irreparable? How would that, like, would he still get a room? I hope it doesn't. This save is going to be all sorts of fucked up. That's what I did yes. Okay, I gave Tenna away in my actual save. Where you go to like, whose door do you, is it Napster block that you give it to? I forget who you give it to. Maybe it's just one of the random apartments. But yeah, I did do that on my first save. Can you start your project? Friendship form. Oh, this is when we get Lancer in our pocket. Don't know what that means, but okay. I don't remember rules. Give a key item even though no one wanted that. What is with rules inserting themselves into every single possible moment of this game? I love it. It's a very funny recurring joke. So now just makes you unlock the mantle. It just helped with Rory. Oh, okay. Good to know. I don't... Because isn't the Roaring Knight the secret boss of chapter... Or hidden... Or secret boss, yeah, of chapter 4? Or is it 3? Because 4 is Gersten, so it's 3. You can still spare Tenna. Just make sure to recruit everyone in chapter 3. Okay, done. I'll recruit everybody. I'll be able to spare Tenna. And then the sword art will help with Rory in chapter 3. Which I don't think I've done his secret boss fight. Like, we do the one where you're, like, in the snow after he hurts Tenna, but isn't there another fight with him? Like, if you go chase back after him? Which I didn't do the first time. Hey! Yay, Star Walker! We're in a full pocket here. Oh wait, that's so cute. He's just chilling on the menu screen. Oh ho, I'm a tough boy. Treat me like one of your items. Oh, I can only erect Lancer. Deltarune. At least we got Lancer. Yeah, let's can we say hi to Lancer really quick? If you win, you get a certain weapon that gives you plus 16 attack. And wait, plus 16 attack? Like, that's your total value after equipping the weapon, or it gives you plus 16 attack plus whatever your attack is currently. That's if it's the second one, the latter. That's crazy. Oh, we gotta go to the library. Yes, ma'am. Okay, let's see. Item. Oh no, we can't. Can we use? Oh no, sad. I can't interact with Lancer until we go back into the dark world. I also like that the menu is more similar to Undertale's menu in the light world, and then is totally different in the dark world. I wonder if that's like narratively supposed to mean anything. Yeah, you just gotta kill the knight. Done. I hear it's a fun fight. I have been not super spoiled, but I've seen like a couple shorts of like different attacks that the knight does, and it looks really cool. It gives you 16 when you equip it? That's bonkers. That is insane stat line. I am so sorry, Mom. He already has. Throw a smoke bomb so you can escape. Get you a mom that throws a smoke bomb for you in your time of need. That's why Toriel's the GOAT. Try your best, honey. She's so cute. Is the room still just completely empty? Is there anything we can do in here now that we've taken everything back? No. Okay, it looks like this is still the same. Is it still locked? Yes, sir. Current attack and 16 plus. Just hoard a shit ton of revivement and healing items for Rory. It's hard. Would you say that it is harder than Pink? Because so far, the hardest boss I've fought in Undertale or Deltarune is Pink. And then I would say closely followed by Sans, who I never beat. But I did eventually beat Pink after like 15 tries. Sadie Hawkins dance in my khaki pants. Nothing better. Whoa, oh, oh. Girls ask the guys. It's always a surprise. There's nothing better, baby. Do you like my sweater? It's lukewarm. Why are water fountains always lukewarm, like uncomfortably so? It makes me feel weird drinking out of them. But I guess actually in a lot of countries, like warm or hot water is normal. So I guess in there it's probably like totally fine. But I'm a big ice water guy. I like my water cold. Do you like breathing, moving fast with or without legs? But usually with legs. Join the cross-country team with Jokington and Noelle. Man, Noelle just does everything. Noelle's just that girl. It's my locker. Oh, it's empty. It'd be cool if we could store something in there. Oh, this is the other classroom. That's right. This is Toriel's classroom. Just don't use any healing items after its last phase's attack. I won't elaborate. Okay, thank you. See, part of me wants to use a healing item after the last phase attack to see what happens. But, Keeney, I'm going to trust you. You've been a real one so far, and I'm going to trust your advice. I'm not going to do it, even though I really want to just to see what happens. I'm going to trust you. In a very long time. That gives me the impression that Toriel doesn't often need a sub. She's consistent and always shows up to work. Aged apple bouquet. Hyper dodecahedron. Hell yeah. Why not? My mom did this too. When I grew out of using like a lot of my kids' books, between me and my sister, she donated a lot of them to the school that she worked at. And then by the time that my sister, just like a couple years later, was growing up, she got whole like new books that were more like, I guess, probably her interest, or what my mom thought my sister's interest was when she was a young kid, and then also donated those books to the school. So that's very accurate. The throne of the gods grows higher. Is this hubris? If it's safe for teachers to eat this, how would it be safe for a teacher to eat an orange? Because they always get apples? Oh, that's cute. I'm really excited to see Azriel. We were talking about this on the last stream, that Azriel never showed up to the festival. And I could have sworn there was like a line of dialogue that said he would at some point. But I haven't read that line of dialogue yet, so I think I'm just making it up. And I guess we can go to Alfie's class. What's going on in there? Nothing. And Alfie's is gone. Here, wait, hold up. We'll really quickly see. Okay, yeah, it's the same dialogue. And the guy doesn't say there's any like secrets in here, so I think we can just head out. I think all this is going to be the same. Ah, the dulcet sounds of a traffic jam. And Undyne benching a car. Oh, a dog, eh? Driving a toy car? Where have we seen an annoying dog driving a toy car before? Who does it say to talk to? Before heading inside the library, interact with any of the gray cars on the road to find the man inside. This only happens if you got... Oh, it's that man! That's funny. That's Bone Trussel, right? I think it is. I'm trying to remember which song it is from Undertale. I think it is Bone Trussel. That's funny. I heard a dog was doing a nice bed over here, but I just learned donuts is actually the name of a special attack for cars. Of Toei disappointment, poor guy. Okay, so it says any of the gray cars. I guess we'll just do this one down here. There's even a man inside this one. He waves at you happily. How do we know that that's the man? I guess just because it's fake and just calls him the man. Okay, so that's Wait, the horns, they do a couple songs from Undertale. That's so funny. I never spent enough time in this area on my first playthrough to hear any of the songs. That is so funny. Okay. Let's get back on track here. It says that the next secret is in the Dark World, so we're just going to chill in the library for a bit here. Which, doesn't this dark fountain show up like right away? I don't think we get much time in the library before the dark fountain opens up. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Chris, you don't think this could... You don't possibly think that this could be... I think it is. Oh, I'm so excited. I keep going back and forth on if this is my favorite chapter or if chapter 5 is my favorite chapter. Because up until chapter 5, chapter 2 cleared for me. It was my favorite by far. I loved Cyberworld, the song, and just the Dark World. But man, chapter 5 is so good. We can use the computer at my house. I kind of want to see what happens if I do this option. Hell yeah, Susie. Nothing you can do in here. No, nothing here. Save here just in case. Oh, it also looks like I already have the second slot for this chapter taken, so perfect. Or not taken, but like I already replaced the save I was talking about earlier, so it'll be easy just to overwrite it. Oh, that's right. The plugs. What are these called again? The wires that Queen uses to mind control the Dark Nurse? I forget what they're called. After passing the Cyberworld sign, go... Okay, so till the Cyberworld fine, we're chilling. Oops. I remember the vibes being this creepy at the start of the chapter. I told my memories of chapter 2 are associated with good things and none of the bad. That's Noelle. Oh, wait, let me go to my notepad really quick. I need to put in big caps at the top of this to save an extra save in chapter 4 for the weird route in chapter 5. Save an extra time in chapter 4. Okay. Because I will forget to do that. Noel! I love Queen. I really like the music in this chapter too. Q5U4EX7YY2E9N. That would be so funny if this becomes relevant in like a future chapter. One moment. Yo, Queen is spitting facts here. That's very true. Noelle's face is fine the way it is. I don't think we need to turn her into a robot. Seems cool. Susie, desperate to fight this whole time after just siding with us on acting. We kicked your ass. That's probably true. Queen's got some aura. Wear wires, right? Yeah, I remembered right before it showed me. Well, they're already tired. Okay, Rousey, go ahead and pass a. Hey, Rousey, can you pass? Ooh. Uh-oh. I also love how Susie's idea is always just throwing somebody. Oh my. We're trying to boat this time. That was even close. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Yo, chat. Is this guy new? Hello, it's me, crewmate. I'm a good guy on the ship. Let's go! Welcome aboard, crewmate. Happy to have you. Actually, you know what? Here, we're gonna throw or jiggle, sorry, on that one, and then spare with Susie. Yeah, there we go. We gotta throw Chris maybe one more time though. Oh, but we're at 50-50, so we have to do the 50 and then spare. Never mind. The throwing was fun though. We had a good time. Let's go. It's also really nice that before doing the route, we can recruit some of them. I wonder if we can recruit everybody before we get Noelle. I'm trying to remember if there's any any Darkners that we meet after getting Noelle in the party, and I don't remember. Rousey! We got Rousey aboard. We got crewmate aboard. We're doing well. Times are good for the Lancer fan club right now. I don't know that she really chose that. I think she kind of got just thrown in when it was made. True. On the bright side, we get another adventure as the Lancer fan club. Also, love these poses. Chris farming aura. Susie's just here for a good time, and Rousey's adorable. I love Rousey's happy pose. Oh! Yes, the song! This was my wallpaper for a while after playing Chapter 2. And now my wallpaper is Sunset of the Seven Suns, like with the yellow sun in the background and the crew looking at the sunset. Oh, such a good Chapter 2. Man, I'm really having a hard time. If I had to just decide between Chapter 2 and Chapter 5, I don't know that I could. They're both so good. Okay, so it says after passing the cyber world sign, go right and open the chest at the end. Okay. Oh, I guess we get to recruit one more. I believe we're gonna hit both of them this time. Hey! Okay. I think what we do is we loosen this one. Suzu can just defend. Oh, wait, no. If we're going to loosen him, we can do that. And then if we're going to pacify, we can do that. Boom! Easy as that. What does that do? Okay, it's just it gives the same defense as silver cards, so we'll give that to Susie. And then we'll give the extra amber card. Oh no, actually, I guess white ribbon is better defense. What up, Queen? Oh, Queen's hologram. Queen rules. That is factually correct and kind of just a true statement. Okay, so we got the glow wrist. We haven't entered the room with the book yet, so we're kind of chilling. We don't have to do anything crazy here. Oh, I remember the teacups. Oops. This still remains one of my favorite songs from this game, just of all the chapters. Okay, this is the book room that we want to. What do we say? After go straight right to the next room. Solve the puzzle by starting. So it just says go all the way to the right. Apple. Oh, I'm not going to read the guide for this. I want to do this naturally. So I think what we want to do is A, P, P. Ah, wait, okay. We got to think a little bit better about this. So we want to do. There we go. Easy as that. Hey! Oh, this is Newbert? That's right. But it's Newbert's force field. Newbert doesn't know a whole lot about what Newbert owns, but that's okay, Newbert. You don't got to. You're here and you're having a grand old time. And that's what matters. Remember, you're just borrowing it forever. Fiber scarf. That wasn't one of the items we said we needed to collect, right? It was pink scarf? Or pink ribbon. So what's this do then? Oh, it's a weapon. It gives more magic. Oh, without lowering the attack, but Dainty Scarf gives us fluffiness up. Let's do the Dainty Scarf because fluffiness I feel like is very important for our fluffy boy. Something called the internet is having an outage. That'll happen a lot. You'll get used to it. Cute digital cats. guess we can hear. We can see if there's any other dialogue there. We can do a third time. No. Okay. Anything else we can do in this room? No. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Fancy top hat. Oh my goodness. Somebody should get a manager for these tasks. Okay, we have to pet it. Like, the first one has to be a pet. Aww. Meow. Meow. Ooh. We'll pet the other one. Actually, here, we'll do soft voice for the other one, and then we'll spare with Susie. This is how he normally talks. Yeah, that's a really good point, Susie. I feel like Ralph says soft voice and normal voice are one and the same. Oh, oh. I guess you could say that attack almost had us tied up. Okay, looks like nothing else in this room. We can continue on. Onwards and sideways. Ooh, I'm gonna open the window real quick. Whoa. Poor Noelle. No, but Susie might eat it. Just keep that in mind too. Oh, the little Noelle scream. We're trying to save our friend. Also a fantastic Rosse portrait. Oh! I forget what this dude's called. He's called something. We'll find out soon enough. Chris plays a lot of games. That doesn't mean that they're good at games, which we know from a certain someone. Not naming names. Me. All right, we got this. Taller, strong enough to use the controls. Oh, and this is when Ralph becomes a stool for us. Just played a game with Team T. Oh, how was it? I like the new set so far. I don't like the new engine. The performance and the visuals were... It's total dog. That's what I was literally just saying. Yes, that... Bro, you and me, Brandon, same brain. I said the exact same thing when I was playing it with Kevin. I was like, this just feels like a mobile game. Like in the chat in UI looks kind of like a mobile game. I was not a fan. The new set, gas, the feel of like the engine, not so much. I really like the sets that incorporate League things into the set. So like the jungle camps being part of the set, I love. I think that's so cool. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's right, the Ralsei stool. Let's go. Ultimate transformation. A stool. Rub like a magical girl transformation. Power Beast, Form S. And Ralsei is dead. Although we learn later on, just a little clue, Ralsei may not mind this too much. Also, Queenie's making the blah face.
Round one.
Boom! Oops. This ain't too hard. Oops. I keep dodging too early. Oh! Oh my god, I keep not ducking. Boom! Boom! It's light work for a man like me. We destroyed the arcade machine. I mean, a 50% chance, that's not the worst. It could be like 100%. Flourish under the warm bosom of my hellish rain. Chat? Is she offering what I think she's offering? I mean, I am but a simple man. Save here really quick. God, I love this song. In the memory sticks. That's funny joke. So do you guys live in a food desert then here? Our overpriced bagels. Why is it round? It was always so overpriced. The whole is expensive. Wouldn't the whole make it cheaper because you're removing product? Just saying. Ultra seedy. I don't know how I feel about ultra seedy bagels. Yo, he's a bit of a freak. I mean, okay, if the better deal is here, let's buy 400 bagels. You were crushed under the weight of 400 bagels and defeated instantly. No! We'll buy one. Actually, haven't bought one either. How good are these? Oh, we forgot to drop off our other burger. We'll do that really quick. Oh, these are really good. Oh, we'll buy a couple of them. We're gonna go back here really quick. $80 for a bagel. Yeah, no, inflation in the cyber world is just crazy. You're about to meet the most loved character in this chapter. I love this chapter. This chapter is probably one of my favorite chapters in the game. Between this or chapter 5, I don't really know. Not that kind. Although it could be that kind. Okay, we're going to store one of the burgers here. Also, Alula1, welcome to the stream too. Which, or Alulula, which character are you referring to? I'm curious. We'll get a few more. That's a fast travel point that's not there yet. What happens if we go here? Some kind of force field. Oh, there you go. We're not getting through a force field, that's for sure. Did I miss anything here? You can buy CD bagels. Go right. Ooh. Oh, the hacker. That's right. Wait. Okay. I think Kaney said something about the hacker. Hacker dude points at the plant, then click plant in the car room. Okay. So whatever the hacker points to, we're going to click when we get to the car room. That's for show. Find 3 in the server field ahead and I'll join your city. Ooh, let's do it. You just look like the kind of folks who have a cool city. We do. Our castle town is pretty cool, if I say so myself. We're gonna head down from the hacker and find a path. Ooh, okay. Stupid. Head to the bottom right of the room you enter and open the chest to get the first blue check mark and a glow wrist. Big! Let's go! I wonder, Rouse, would you like this glow wrist? Because I feel like you don't have the most defense right now. Yeah, let's give you that instead of the amber card. And now we can go and combine those amber cards at one point. Oh, actually, we do probably want to do this fight because then we can recruit them. Let's see what Roar does. I'm just kind of curious. Roar! Who's the king of the jungle now? Honestly, Susie, probably still the cats. I feel like you'd lose a fight to a cat, Susie, between you and me. Not that, like, you're not strong or anything, but I just feel like you'd lose that fight. Like, we're in a pet. I forget if it fully mercies. I think it did. Oh, I'll pass by the other one. Yeah, it does. Wonderful. Poor cat stuck in the cyber window. I feel like that's something that would happen to an actual cat. That feels very appropriate. Is that a Rubik force cube? Or force field? Virokun. What a name. I do not want to fight. Let's do take care X. Yay! Let's go. They deserve tender loving care, as do you, chatter. Oh, oh. Let's go. Agree to all. Okay, we're gonna try and do this actually correct without looking at the guide. So obviously we have to do the AGR here. So I guess we just do that right away. And then we need an E. And we need another E. So I think we do the E to our right. And then we go back. And to A L L. Ah! Woo! I feel like I was duped into signing that contract. I didn't know what I was signing. We're agreeing to. Oh, you know, hey, we're gonna do another quick break. I gotta use the restroom really quick. This will be another fast break. It won't be too long. Okay, we're back. We're back. Peak song. Oh, that is so true. I loved Pink Shop in Chapter 5, and the song is so good. I've heard rumors that like people think that that's going to be the shop song going forward for the last 2 chapters. I'd be so okay with that. It's a banger. Pink song, also a banger. Cutie Mimi Magic, 10 out of 10. Also, welcome to the stream, Pirate Gaster. Funny story. I made a Steam account after playing Undertale, so I could play Counter-Strike with some friends. And the name that I gave that Steam account was Pirate Fishwife, because Undyne has like the eye patch, and I don't know why. I guess just the first time I'm playing Undertale, I thought like, man, it's kind of like a piratey aesthetic, and so Pirate Fishwife was the account name. So Pirate Gaster and Pirate Fishwife, or Pirate Undyne, I guess in that case, should get together and form like a pirate crew out of the various Undertale characters that would make sense as pirates. Pirate Papyrus, that kind of rolls off the tongue pretty well. We're cooking, I think. We're cooking. Also, speaking of goated songs, Cyberworld, 10 out of 10. I'm still gonna use your likeness. I had not agreed to that, technically. Although I guess technically I did. We need someone to rotoscope Undyne on a Pirate Gaster rotoscope. Yes, rotoscopeception. The rotoscope Deltarune and Undertale memes are my favorite. One of my favorite ones is the one of Ralsei getting mad at Flowery, and Flowery like just throws him off the side of Flower Castle. It does. The Queen's Mansion / Castle song is really good. Queen's Fight song is amazing. We should probably actually do this Vero fight because we need to recruit him. I think we have 3 more recruits to go on this one. Peak. No, completely agree. The Queen's Fight especially is so good. Oh my goodness. Yes, Attack of the Killer Queen. That's what it's called. Attack of the Killer Queen is so good. I listened to that in Cyberworld on repeat after this chapter. They're just... Girl Next Door, also a great song. But in fact, attacking Queen's shield is faster than group loosening it if you're doing normal. Oh, that's good to know. I wonder, maybe we come back and do a normal playthrough of Deltarune where we don't do all the routes, and it'll have been long enough since I did the normal routes that like that'll be something new to do. I can play this game all day. Again, I am so happy playing this game. It just is a blast. Wait, wrong act. No worries, no worries. I haven't done Weird Route yet because I'm too nice. Oh my god. Okay, Pirate Guy. I've told this story like 4 times on stream now. This will be the 5th. So we are doing the Weird Route this time. I don't know how it's going to affect me. We're just going to play this by ear because I want to do some new content for the stream since I played through these chapters. In Undertale, after doing the Pacifist route and then True Pacifist, I loved the game. It was, after playing it, I played it a couple days after it had come out, was my favorite game. After finishing the game, it was my top favorite game and nothing's topped it since. I wanted to play the Genocide route because who wouldn't want to experience everything that there is to experience in their favorite game, right? So I went to do the Genocide route. I got to Heartache when you are fighting Toriel to escape the underground city, and I couldn't do it. Heartache came on. I saw Toriel's sad face, and I just could not bring myself to actually do the Genocide route. I thought about like genociding Papyrus and Undyne and like Metaton, and I couldn't do it, and I didn't do the Genocide route. So I have only seen references to Genocide route for Undertale. I've never played through any of them. We'll see if I can do the Weird route fully on these. I'm thinking I can do it. I think I can bring myself because we're doing it for the stream. But I'm with you. I'm too nice. It's like it's so hard to do those routes. I wish you luck. The Sans fight's tough. I did want to do the Sans fight, so I downloaded a save that was up till the Sans fight. That way I didn't have to actually do the genocide route, but I could try Sans. And I never beat him. I think I spent like 3 hours trying to beat him. And because I already was like, whatever about the genocide route, I just didn't end up beating him. Which we could also say was me being too nice rather than me it being a skill diff. I mean, attacking Queen Shield is faster than toasting or group toasting it. Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're on Switch? Oh my goodness. I feel like that's even more difficult. I had to switch to keyboard for Pink's fight because it's just hard on controller. I don't know. I feel like more comfortable on a keyboard. So Switch would be tough. I will keep that in mind, Keeney, for if we do the, well, when we do the normal route. The Deltarune website existed in Tony. Woo! I have heard that Toby knew what he wanted to do with the game series when Undertale came out. Like, he knew that he wanted to make Deltarune, but didn't have the resources to make it. So halfway through Undertale, I guess he decided that he was going to finish Undertale, and then, depending on how well it did, was going to make Deltarune with more resources. Undyne took me like 6 hours, like Genocide. I've never done Genocide Undyne either, and I hear it's also kind of a bitch a little bit. It's hard. Deltarune predated. Yes, that's what I've heard. Yes, that Deltarune did predate Undertale, and that he had ideas for Deltarune before making Undertale. Oh, hold up. I haven't kept up with my little handy dandy mandy guide. So we got the blue check mark. Blue check mark 2 in the room with 3 teacup rides. Take the first one to reach the typing puzzle. Okay. Oh, so I'm guessing this one then. Oh my god. Huh. Okay. We can do this. I like how they don't even say anything. They're just like, yeah, you got this, buddy. It's actually missing the one letter you actually need. Try and solve that. What if it is, though? Perhaps it's a real word, Chris. Yeah, it is. It's ICE's catchphrase. Up in Frost's mouth and just says it. Doesn't sound like a word. I had to no-hit the last attack. Oh, that sounds awful. That would be so difficult. And again, on Switch, that would be so hard. Maybe that's just the muscly guy at the store. Okay. What in the world is this? So, I'm seeing the Gias already. Wait, do you have to go diagonal for some of these? Because, like, if you get to the F after Gias, and then you go to the E, you would have to go diagonal to the L. Let's work backwards. So, BER, where's that? So, BER is down here. How would you get there? From the H, which is also diagonal. Start from top left. Okay, that's a good clue. That's where I was gonna start. That one flowery dialogue predated the release of Deltarune, I think. What? That's nuts. So Toby really knew what he was doing with this whole world and the story from day one, which is really impressive. I mean, his writing's fantastic, so it makes sense. Okay, let's see this really quick. So I-A. So this is the S. The obvious F would be to the right, and that's the only one. E would be up. How in the world do we hit that L? Do we have to diagonal it? Oh! I didn't think that was gonna work. Okay. So then we need the F Oh, that's another diagonal. No! I think... Oh my god, wait, that's actually kind of difficult. Also, Gias on the left, G. No, the one on the very left. Oh. You can do that? Yeah, no, I guess you can. I just kind of was like, you have to go diagonal, we'll try it, and I can't believe it actually worked. No, the one on the very left. Oh, top to bottom. So, but I think I have to go back to the top now, right? Because that's the only E available. Oh. Top to bottom goes right. Oh, I see what you mean, top to bottom. I see. I see. You're right. I'm dumb. And now we go down for F again, and then E, and then B, and then R, and then E, and then H, and then B, E, R. I just made it harder for myself for no reason. Yeah, I don't know why we're right. When I read top to bottom at first, I was like, oh, you mean top here and then go bottom slowly. I don't know why I overthought it. It was just like literally top to bottom. It's fine. We got there. And that's the other blue check mark. Does the guide say anything else about this room? It gives the answer, but it was much more fun to watch me struggle for no reason. Also, apparently you could go diagonal in the puzzle for some reason. That was kind of funny too, that actually worked once. Great minds think alike. Well, the great minds in this situation are you and Keeney. And you guys thought for me, so I guess it makes me alike. Okay. So it says the blue check mark, the third one's on the second teacup. So we'll go do that real quick. Three brain cells, me, you, and Captain Gaster over here. Let's say 2.5, because the 2 would be you and Captain Gaster, and I was the half. I'll make up for the half somewhere else. I'll have a moment where I'm like super smart and I do something really cool and awesome. And that's when I'll get my other half the brain cell back. Okay, so it says to write the second one, and then it just says it's up here. It doesn't say that there's any like puzzle up here or anything, so we'll see how that goes. Nice. All right, that's that. So do we go back to the hacker now? I'm going to go back to the hacker and just tell him I found all of them. We'll see what he says. Also, let's talk to these guys real quick. Joke's on you, buddy. I took all of them. Yeah, I'll go back to hacker. Okay, done. Yes, I did. I think you said there was 3, right? Or are there more than 3? If there's more than 3, I haven't gotten all of them. If there's 3, I got them. Yeah, let's go. That's what I thought. I just want to make sure. Elite. I will now live in your city. Let's go. Oh, in Queen's Mansion. Okay, so it is her mansion. I was trying to remember what it was earlier. Hey! Fireworks of the Lancer fan club. That's cute. That's sweet. Cool demo scene for you. It's cool. I really appreciate it. I think you made a fantastic scene here. Show up all sorts, but he is a hacker after all. Firework time. Yeah, these are cute. I love that it's the faces of all of us. Lancer Fan Club needs to be the canon name. I agree. I've seen Lancer Fan Club and the Fun Gang is the other one I've seen a lot of people choose. I've chosen Lancer Fan Club every time. So like the 2.5 times I've played the game, I've chosen Lancer Fan Club. And then, oh my God, when they say the team name in Chapter 5, I was elated when they say, let's go Lancer Fan Club. I loved that. That's probably one of my favorite moments of Chapter 5. Also, Egg, remember friend needs I've seen the friend references, like in like the rotoscope memes of like the cat memes with friend instead. Who is friend? I haven't looked it up because I didn't want to like spoil any of the weird routes. And I feel like I've seen that face like in the darkness once or twice, but who is it? Like, and I guess don't tell me if it spoils one of the weird routes. I also call him Lancer Fan Club. Let's go! To simply say cat. Okay, that's enough of an answer for me. Friend is a cat. I love the memes of friend. The rotoscope like cat memes with friend and are just so funny. I really like, my favorite one is the one where it's the guy going up to the doorbell camera with the cat and it's friend and then they rotoscope Dr. Gaster over the guy. It's so funny. Also the dark explicitive squad. Friend is my anchor. I adore Friend. Friend is so cute. And I don't even know who Friend really is. I just know they're a cat. That sometimes is like in the background. Oh, also, I did see one thing about Friend, that Pink's dialogue changes if Friend bites you, but I don't know how you get bit by Friend. Again, I've only really seen them like in the corner and like in like one dark area of the game. And I've tried to avoid like actual info just in case it's part of a weird route. But I do know that she has a dialogue about it. And then she also, even if you haven't been bitten by Friend, she says something about like somebody chasing you or something. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm very curious to see where all of that goes. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, it's fun. Also, Susie and Rouse just teleporting. I didn't do the friend bite thing. Yeah, neither did I. You can technically see a visualization of Friend in Chapter 3. Ooh. When Rouse explains... Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that. Because I literally only recognized, like, when I was seeing the memes and stuff of Friend, I only recognized him because I remember seeing him, I don't remember which chapter, in, like, there's, like, a little dark side of the screen that he shows up in for, like, a second and a half. And I remember seeing him being like, who dat? Oh, like sweets? Oh, like sweet. Okay, let me check my handy dandy guide really quick here, make sure I didn't miss anything. No, I didn't. Okay. Spamton subplot is just FNAF Trust. I'm going to find that out soon here. Also, Friend can show up in the basement or egg room, I think. Ooh. Wait, Friend showing up in the egg room is really interesting. Still a bit underground. We met two of your boys. One of them was selling overpriced CD bagels. Hey, no, we did not help her kidnap Noelle. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There's a bit of a misunderstanding here. Chapter 2 in Queen's basement. Okay, I'm gonna save that here in our little notebook here, and we need to pay attention to Queen's basement. when we go in there. The very far left. Okay, we'll check it. I'm trying to remember if that's where I saw a friend. Because I remember for sure seeing them once. And it was like that. Yeah, on like the left side of somewhere. And it just in this dark area. Wait, is friend part of Weird Route? I've never done Weird Route. I don't know. Neither have I. This will be my first time doing Weird Route. So we'll find out, I guess, together. Well, what time is it? I've only got like 15 minutes left of the stream. But we'll find out when I stream next, I guess. I love Ralsei's little Peanuts dance. Oh, oh. Oh my god, I went right into that one. I like that idea. Make Chris get downed, it'll skip immediately. Ooh, okay, done. I'm kind of want to see what happens. So I don't want to defend either. Yeah, we'll just do Dance X and then we'll down Chris. Hey, Susie, that's a good point. You should have finally it's just Chris being downed. Even though you didn't, this is amazing. Wait, this is awesome! I had no idea this existed. And this isn't in the little handy dandy guide either. Keeney should be writing this guide. Hold up. This is awesome. Ralsei apologizing. That is so funny. Let's go. Chris is just sitting there downed. This is so funny. Everybody's dancing and having a good time, and Chris is just farming downed aura. Thank you for showing me that. That was hilarious. I can't believe the guy didn't even mention that either. I never, like, if you're not here, Keeney, I never even know that that's a thing. Oh my god, that's so funny. And the fact that Ralsei and Susie learn their actions because Chris gets downed is also so funny. Yeah, is that negative aura or positive? Yeah, I don't know. Does it take aura away from Chris, or I feel like it adds aura, but the aura has like an asterisk next to it. And the asterisk, like, there's fine print at the bottom that says downed aura does not count towards his overall aura or something. Oh, that's funny. I feel like we all won. We all danced. Well, almost everybody danced together. Natural aura counteract each other. So he's just neutral aura then from this experience. We are the good side. Is that how you actually spell rendezvous? I'm curious now. Is that how you spell rendezvous? Also, if you guys can see this, you guys can see my searches from when I was playing Chapter 5 here. Rendezvous. Yeah, no, that is definitely not how you spell rendezvous. It is RENDEZVOUS. I think his way of spelling it's better. I'm gonna go with this way of spelling it. I think that's nice. I think Caps knows what he's talking about. Not dancing in preschool, so I look cool. I will say Chris's like sitting sprite is pretty cool. He looks very nonchalant. Also, KK just standing on top of him is so funny. Your shop is most useful unless you somehow don't have any other music. Yeah, I don't remember their shop being very useful either. Hey! The boys are riding along with us. This reminds me of the conveyors in Core in Undertale. No, W Brandon. Actually, W all of us for being here together. You deserve to stay in the countryside. The countryside seems a lot less intense and queeny. W Pirates. Oh, wait, I did it wrong. Also, run away from them, then wait by the exit. Wait, can I go back and do that, or did I already fuck it up? Is it GG's? I gotta, honestly, you know what? I need to give like oh, it's a long way, but you can. I'd like to, yeah. So do I just go back this way, back to that area? Right, we went up here. Hey, you know what? Wait, we can try. We're experimenting. And again, you've already shown me some new things I haven't seen, so I think it's worth it. So just to make sure I understand correctly then. Wasting time for the sillies. Hey, is there any other way to spend a stream than wasting time for some sillies? So just to make sure I'm reading this correctly, I'm going to run away from them and then wait at the exit. I don't just immediately leave. Oh no, I can't go back there. What if I go back the way I came to the conveyor? I guess it won't let me go back up, probably. We'll see. We're limit testing here. We're learning new things together. I am sad though that I went too fast and missed that. I need to make sure I'm looking out for the Keeney tips before doing anything, really. Let's see if I can go back the other way. Like, what happens if I just wait for him here? Oh, no, yeah, I can't go across the conveyor. We'll give it a second. We'll see if they show up. Also, I wonder what happens if I interact with the conveyor. Nothing. Tragic. Okay. No worries. left here. Save point. We can save really quick. What time is it? Okay, let's go from here. We'll do another 15 minutes and then we'll stop it there. Oh, there's another save point here. That's funny. No, I would help. You could help them by being a positive influence on the world. I like these guys. I know they're not the most useful in the game, but I think they're funny, and I like their the character design a lot. I think Cap is my favorite. Alright, so we get more CD bagels here. We can get another glow wrist. We can get a mecha saber, an auto axe. Did I write down if I needed? No. Yeah, no, we're good. More useful in the Dark World rather than Castletown. Yeah, the CD bagels aren't bad. Although this is $20 more than what it was KK that was selling them for less. Because he was only selling them for $80. Night this, night that. No, Cap, you're spitting. I think you're cooler than the Knight. You've got a better fit. Your music taste is better. You clear. I'm with you, brother. I mean, hey. All I'm saying is Queen could get it. Queen ain't too bad looking. She looks like a mom intends to overheat. Hey, good for you, Kaya. Don't get involved. Hey, Sans. Welcome back to the stream, brother. We are unfortunately ending soon-ish. But it's nice to see you again. I'm happy you were to stop by. Any lemon drops. Lemon drops are fantastic. Lemons are one of my favorite foods. Honestly, anything citrus I'm a really big fan of. Dad, are you a pirate? No, please. Alright, let's see. Did we miss anything here? In the following room with the conveyor belts, head around to find a chest with a tension bit. We need that. That was one of the items we needed to collect for combining. I don't remember if we recruited all of the werewires, so this is a good time to check. I think we did. No, we need one more now, even. So not only did we not get them all, but we need one more. Oh! I was looking at chat. My bad. And I just ran into that one because I'm bad. And then we'll spare. Oh my! He's getting fast. Oh! I'm Deltarune Sands. Deltarune Sands is awesome. He does own a bar, tavern, club thing. I'll find the entry 17. I never found that naturally in Undertale. I think it's kind of hard, or like you have to edit game file or something, but I did watch a video on that. Tension bits, also the tension items are useful for a certain pumpkin. Oh, for Frankenstein or whatever his name is. I know who you're talking about. Use a tension max, you can beat that certain impatient pumpkin almost in 4 or more. Oh! Wait, that's awesome. Jackenstein, that's his name. Yes, I think you're right. And 2,000 yard stare. Look at the TP. Ah! Nice. Whenever the TP is 67 is also pretty funny. I think we got that during the Jevil fight. Is this it right here? I think this is it. Yeah. All right, cool. Oh, hey, friend. Dancing floppy disk. I wonder, there's nothing wrong with this. Obviously, like, if you were born after a certain year, you would never know what a floppy disk is. But I wonder if some people look up what this is playing Deltarune because they've just never seen one before. Again, nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Obviously, if you were born after they were relevant, you wouldn't know what it is. Oh, the werewire with a fancy hat. I can't talk to him. Oh! We'll go up first. Oh, I can't go up first. We'll go down? Can't go down. Let's see, am I missing anything here? The room with the very... Oh, there's a revivement in here. Head to the bottom. Let's go! Well, that's actually kind of a cool little secret. I like that. Can I get the other one to eliminate himself by shooting the bomb? Ow! Oh, I wonder if the projectiles have to hit him. Ow. We're making him to hit that one. Ow. No, this look, it does anything. I'm gonna down myself in this little area, messing around. Oh wait, a key. Hit the key. What was that? Wait, there's a little... Did you guys see the dude that just ran across? Who was that? Oh, it was the dancing dude. He hit the dancing thing. You react to the scream things or something? One of them have a chest and stuff. Thank you, Keith. Yeah, the guy did mention the chest. What was that little dude that went running across the screen? He was like the dancing dude from the sign right here. He was just a guy. Also, how does this work? What's this key for? Oh, I wonder if this unlocked the barrier over there. Duh. It did. Okay, so it says in this room, if we hit all 70 of the orbs, a chest will appear at the top containing the Ragger. Oh, wait, you mentioned that earlier, the Ragger 2. Okay, it also says that if we get less than 70, we won't be able to try again until we reach Queen's Mansion. So it says to either wait until then to do this or to warp back. Oh, and warp back, sorry. Or just reload your save from Sweet Cap and Cake's shop. I say we just go for it. Because what time is... Yeah, we don't have the most time anyway. So we're going to go for it. If we get it first try, awesome. If not, no big deal. Did we do it? That was honestly a lot easier than I thought it would be. Wait, I haven't kept up with chat. Sans, come on, pass what now? The weapon needs to be fixed again. Okay, you guys need to figure out your Wi-Fi issues. Sans cannot be the one consistently fixing the Wi-Fi. Maybe, again, who's the ISP of the Underground? Did we figure that out last time? Caster Prescript says, become green, unlock the things. Marty Green, bruh. Use a 67mm pacifier/gun. Alfie's, wait, hey! Alfie's would make a lot of sense. I think she could easily figure out spanning tree protocol and just general network communication between devices. I think she's got it. The core is giving Wi-Fi. The core could do a lot of things. That was one thing that blew my mind, is how like just all of the energy and power and like the core and the labs are from, or sorry, in the labs and what's the place after the core called? I forget. That it's all just powered by the core. There's only 3 bars. I mean, 3 bars would at least get you like you could watch a stream with 3 bars, I think. Oh, I didn't know that. In one of the neutral endings. I think I did the pacifist, true pacifist, and then when I replayed Undertale a couple years later, I did the same thing over again. I played it the exact same way. Okay, let's go ahead and give Rousey the Ragger too. I think he's the only one that can have the Ragger. Yeah. Although it does lower magic. And we don't get the fluffiness up. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to put the Dainty Scarf back on, and then we will keep Ragger 2 for fights like the... it seems like you guys are implying the night fight would require some hitting. So we'll use it for that. Yo, Noel's in the chat. What up, Noel? Kill every boss monster, and I think it does. Wait, that's crazy. I had no idea. This is Queen's Mansion. Are we here yet? Oh, that's right. I do remember this part. I love their cars. You missed. Tactical calibration. Wait, that leaves one more. Time to kick Bird's ass. Des is a baddie, me 2036. Des is kind of a baddie. Des can also play some fire music, apparently. That guitar looks sick. Spamming red hearts. Let's go. That's love for all the chatters. Hi, Noelle. Wait, we got Noelle in chat and Noelle on her little toboggan. What are those called again? Noelle all blushy. Okay, I don't know how to play. That's totally fair. I don't know how I would reply to somebody calling my sibling a baddie either. It might be facts, though. Bobsled. There you go. Yes, Sans. I think Broken Spawn is who told us that last time when we were doing the Jevil fight, which I had no idea it was a thing because I had never used Rune Buster before. Birdley's back. Oh my god, Birdley being in this chapter is so funny. This chapter redeemed Birdley for me a little bit. He's just so funny. I love how he forces himself onto her team. I don't know how I feel about Birdley ruling any form of land or society ever. Insert rock raising his eyebrow. I hate Bird. Okay, when I first met Birdley, I didn't like him, and then this chapter redeemed him for me just because he's funny and he just inserts himself into the story. Oh, it also works in cutscenes. That's good to know. Burgley. Changed if you spam Z in that chapter 4 cutscene, I think. Wait, what? Shut him, Discord Reddit user frozen chicken broadly. Wait, that needs to be a special name. Somebody message Toby. In the future chapters, that's got to be his name. No, you're right. A Reddit mod would absolutely use protozoans in a sentence. Light nerds. I just realized if I hold shift, we can't hear Birdley's sound font. No, we got this. We're the Lancer fan club, not the Queen or Birdley fan club. And that's facts. My new friend named Flower or something. Birdley slander will be tolerated. Hey, listen, this chapter might have redeemed it for me, but Birdley slander is absolutely tolerated. For Spandon for chapter 5, 2 frayed bow ties and a couple, if I remember. I think I saved this already in the notepad, but I'm going to save it again anyway because we're going to end stream in a little bit here, and I don't want to forget. Yeah, I have it right here, but just in case. Boom. Just in case I do forget, because I will forget. I had Ken and Birdley voice to be like you plugging your nose. I like the Chris, I suppose you knew you would never amount to much. That's how I imagine his voice, for sure. Which is kind of like the nose plug kind of voice. Well, if you're dead set on proving your inferiority... Oh, I took all of that free damage from the Veros and now I'm paying for it. Boom, boom, boom. I wonder what happens if you go down on this part. Does your car just like disintegrate? Alright, just in case, We'll heal Chris up a little bit. Oh, he does voices? Well, apparently just Birdley's voice, because I tried to do other voices earlier. They were not very good. Oh, hell no. No hit him. He's a fraud. No, you should get down normally. Okay. So there's nothing special. Woo! His real name is Berkeley. I mean Birdley. Is that a cabbage? Said Creecraft when he saw Ralsei for the first time. Wait, cabbage. He is kind of a little cabbagey. Oh, so welcome to the string. Tongue? Tongue? How do you pronounce your name? I'm guessing whatever short name works for you. Oh, the no hit's over. GG. Might as well wipe the save at this point. Oh, now they know it's definitely over. Ch like chocolate in ch. So Tunguch? Like that? I like your name. Tunguch. Birdly is a fraud. Yeah, that's what Keeney was saying too. Awesome. Well, welcome to the string, Tunguch. Happy to have you. Oh, we're close. Okay, so the next one will end the fight. Pump Barians. Whoops. He's all out of gas. Unlike Asgorda's Bergen truck, he just filled up on gas. Birdly is a fraud. Waters in the ocean has steam. Listen, Birdly is a fraud, but he is a nerdy fraud that I kind of have some respect for, just inserting himself into the story. But he is a fraud nonetheless. And the fraud gets blown up. And then I feel like Queen's got more of like a royal voice like this. This roller coaster. It's also kind of like, I mean, not to like offend you, Queen, or anything, but it's kind of a lame roller coaster. It just goes straight. There's no like ups or downs. Make Berkeley a frozen chicken nugget. What? Peak voice. I mean, I appreciate it. I put like 20% into that Queen voice, and that means something. There's a Gunnerbait character in this chapter, but I'm not going to say their name. Oh, is it Task Manager? Because I have played chapter 2 already. I played through all the chapters. I just wanted to do like a full playthrough on stream. And so I'm doing some of the stuff I haven't done, like the weird routes and stuff, because I've never done those. So we'll have something new to do on stream. But I remember meeting Task Manager and thinking to myself that Task Manager had some design elements that made me feel a certain way. Ralsei is Gunnerbait. Ralsei is pure, sweet, and innocent. Pain. Oh. And there's Susie. Arr. Susie's voice clips are also so funny. Also cleared by Flowery by chapter 5, but that's okay. Oh, wait. Okay, so that means when we do the next stream, we get to do Spamton things. Chris is a they them. Yes, Chris is they them. Non-binary. It was funny when I first started playing Deltarune, I referred to Chris as he because when I played Undertale, I was under the impression that the character that you name at the beginning is your character. So I kind of got in the habit of like referring to Kara as he because I imagined it being like me. And then you see what happens at the end and you know what actually happens. I won't spoil it for you. You haven't played Undertale yet. So then when I started playing this game, I was so bad about referring to Chris as they, them. And I still am. Sometimes I do say he every now and then. I should put like a Chris misgender counter on the stream or something because I'm usually good about it, but then every now and then I just get into the game and I forget. Which isn't great because obviously Chris being non-binary representation is pretty great. You don't get a whole lot of that. What are you doing up there, Susie? My versions of justice is just as yours. That's a great line. Susie twisted their ankle. Her ankle's obliterated. GG. Oh. Ralsei is so sweet. Little hug heel. Did you know that there is some unused sprites for Susie? She was gonna bleed in this cutscene. Oh no, I didn't. Wait, and her bleeding in this cutscene is kind of cool because it seems like most Lighteners bleed, but then in Undertale the monsters turn to dust. So that is kind of like a nice way of separating the two and like showing you the difference between Lighteners and like the monsters from Undertale, or like the Darkners, because the Darkners also turn to dust. Ralsei will always be my favorite. Ralsei is also going to be my favorite character for all time. I love Ralsei so much. More just than yours, LARPer. Hey, you are in the presence of the biggest LARPer ever. My memory is so bad, and my enjoyment of the games often comes from playing them and then remembering the bits that I like do keep with me. But I forget so many things, and I'll be reading like a Reddit thread, or I'll watch like a video, and I'll forget about something, and then it's like not new information to me, but then it reminds me of something I had forgotten, and I feel like a LARPer at that point. Monster bleeding Deltarune, I think. Oh yeah, so I thought, did Darkness not turn to dust? I thought Darkness turned to dust and Lighteners bleed, but I'm trying to remember if there's a moment where like that's, because the whole thing with Gerson in chapter 4 is that, isn't it the urn that brings him back, and it's the urn of his dust? Again, it's been a bit since I played chapter 4, and like I just said, my memory's not great. Ralsei isn't overrated. Ralsei is just that amazing. Agree. Yes, Ralsei can never be overrated because Ralsei's just that great. Is that a Gubby? Said Creek Crab when he saw Toby Fox at the chapter 5. Gubby. I came here from Limbus Company for some reason. I've heard of Limbus Company. Is it any good? I've heard a lot of references to it, and I've seen people reference the characters on like AO3 and like fan art and stuff. I've just never watched it. Or is it a game? It's been showing how little I know about it. Ralsei is just that cool. Ralsei is amazing. I love Ralsei. Came up and hugged me. Yeah, Susie, what do you do? Oh, that's right. This is what starts Susie's learning how to magic arc. Yeah, it's good. It's just that the PM fans keep referring to each other as LARPers. It's like there's that joke that Deltarune fans can't read. I definitely fall into that category. I can read, of course, but my memory is just so bad. But again, like there's benefits to that too, despite feeling like a LARPer sometimes. What is thou's favorite character? Definitely Ralsei. Definitely Ralsei if I had to pick one. The game is good. Limbus is free. A little bit quicker, lower custom money. It's nice. Mike. Oh, so it is a game. Okay, it is a game. I'll have to look into it. Ralsei is just like serial designation in from Murder Drones. Another fandom I've heard a lot about that I really need to invest in. I loved Digital Circus. Digital Circus was fantastic. And then Gameoverse I saw the pilot of and really enjoyed that as well. Glitch kind of on a hot streak. Peak choice. Yeah, Ralsei's peak. I love Ralsei. Ralsei and Tenna for you. Also really good choices. I loved Tenna. There's more characters that I love in this game than I don't love. Like my favorites list of characters would be so hard to make because it would be like Ralsei and like maybe pink and green at the top. And then from there, oh my God, how do I put the rest in order from there? I wouldn't even know how. Ralsei is so sweet. Blood explosion magic. Which, honestly, I love that Susie ends up learning magic and then their magic is called Better Heal after saying that they would only learn blood explosion magic. Just a great kind of like a parallel to Susie's development throughout these chapters. Okay, I believe there's a save somewhere over here. And unfortunately, we're going to take it because I have to end the stream. I'm a little hungry. But here, let's see really quick. Let's, Oh, I also stopped following my guide. Birdley's arm was the last one in the guide. Wait, what's Birdley's arm in this? Burly fight as well as the one with Noel and the party and the one where he's being controlled by Queen. Sparing or fighting him will lead to very different outcomes. If he or Queen in the last fight is defeated by fighting in any of the battles, his arm will be broken in the light world. Oh, interesting. Kind of like how Tenna gets damaged by the knight in chapter 3 and then in the light world is broken. This doesn't cause any major changes, but it does persist in future chapters. That's so cool. Wait, that's awesome. I didn't know that. And I think I saw like a meme on like YouTube Shorts or something where he had a cast on it. I just thought it was like a funny joke, but I guess it's a reference to that. Also has novels, Wonder Lab, Distortion Detective, and Leviathan. Oh, okay, so the world's pretty well fleshed out then through games and novels. Ralsei is my favorite character in all of fiction. Ooh, good. Is Ralsei my favorite character in all of fiction? That's a good question. I'd have to come back to that one. I would need to sit down and really go through things. I would say Ralsei's up there. Like, if I was like in a room and my only way of getting out was to name one of my favorite characters in fiction, Ralsei would be one of the easy ones. Susie watched too much Atla. She should not become a bloodbender. No, yeah, bloodbending is frowned upon too. But would that also not make Susie one of the people to pursue it? Maybe not. Maybe in chapter 1 Susie, but chapter like 2 through 5 Susie's, I think, a lot more positive and less bloodbendy. Also, Susie called the money light dollars. Her brain is rotted from all that adventures. Oh, I didn't pick up on that. Speaking of Deltarune fans not being able to read. That's funny because doesn't she also at the festival make a comment about like money and dark dollars or something in chapter 5? I forget if it was her though that makes the comment. It might also be somebody you interact with and you try and use dark dollars. Okay, if I find the... Oh wait, there's a dark candy. Right after dropping down the trash zone, check the first trash can for a dark candy. Warning, don't open this trash can if you're going for the ancient suite. Chat, what's the ancient suite? What'd that mean? I am going to talk to... It does kind of look like a little bit like an eggplant. I'll talk to everybody here before we save. It's an eggplant that looks like a trash can! Ah! Or trash bag, not trash can. Oh, hey, friend. Welcome back. That's why I live in the trash. Thank you for the fourth wall break tip, Ralsei. Hi, Trashy. Why does this feel like a scam? Sort of an emotional moment. Alright, we'll go back to Newbert. Everybody does love you, Newbert. Let's see. I don't know where the save point is in this section. Don't collect any dark candy, and you'll get Ancient Sweet in Chapter 4. And yes, you have to not collect any dark candy from Chapter 1 to 3. Uh-oh. I don't remember if I got dark candy in Chapter 1. You know what? Just in case, I will not get this. If I didn't get any dark candy in Chapter 1, and that way we can do the Ancient Sweet. Ralsei's so cool. Go left, maybe? Yeah, let's try left. Let's try left. I'm going to save here. We'll inspect these really quick. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, we'll go right. I mean, if you think about it, if there's no save point at all in this area, I'm held captive until we find it. Spammy! Okay, Susie, don't get me wrong. You've been at day 1. But I gotta choose my favorite character. Drag her by the scarf. Oh, the annoying dog gones. Oh, look at it, Susie and Ross. Hey, there's our save point. You have neither fluffy boys nor mean girls with you. No! I'm just a lonely they, them in the wild. From the cat sign. Let's go! Okay. All right. Unfortunately, that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching the stream. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for the returning viewers as well. Really nice to have you guys all here. Also, Keeney the Goat, thank you for all the tips and introducing us to some new scenes I've never seen before. Really appreciate that as well. The guy didn't mention one of them, and you kind of came through in clutch for us. No stream this Friday or Saturday. Unfortunately, we're going to be out of town. We have a convention to go to. But I will be back on Monday next week, and then we'll have the full schedule next week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Saturday will be a bit of a longer stream, too. So if this is a little late for you, I start a little earlier on Saturday. So feel free to stop by then. Otherwise, you guys all have a great day, night, morning, whatever time it is where you live. Again, thank you so much for watching, and you guys all have a good one. Bye, everybody. I was going to sit here and dance until I can get the leaving screen up.